Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the class. Today, we will start the new chapter in geography, and the chapter's name is Human Resources. This is your sixth chapter in geography, the last chapter in geography. Okay, so first of all, you must understand the meaning of human resource. What do we mean by human resource? The population, the people of a country is known as human resource. As you know, you are very much aware of the term resources. What do we mean by resources? Resources are those which have some utility and value for us. So, when we call human resource, it means the population of the country. The population, the people of the country are very much useful for the development of the country. They are very much valuable for the development of the country. In any country, there may be nature's natural resources, but all these natural resources will become insignificant. All these natural resources will become meaningless if the people are not there to know how to use it. If people are not there who have demands, so everything is, we can say that the human resource is the center for all kind of development of a country. बिकॉज ह्यूमन रिसोर्स है तभी डिमांड्स आएंगी, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स है तभी जो नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज हैं उनको हम यूज़ कर पाएंगे. वी विल नॉट बी able to use the natural resources in the absence of human resources. So human resources are very much vital for the development and progress of any country. And that is why the human resource is considered to be so important. The human, the people of a country turns the natural resources in a usable form. So human resource is the ultimate resource. This is the ultimate resource. So what do we mean by ultimate resource? Ultimate resource का ये मतलब हो रहा है कि जो resources हैं हमारे, human resource जो है वो ultimate है, मतलब उस that is the supreme. Human resource अगर है और natural resource नहीं है तो country का development हो सकता है. But अगर natural resources हो और अगर human resources अच्छी नहीं है, अच्छी quality की नहीं है, तो country will not be developed. So this is what this is we call human resource. That is why we call it ultimate. We have an example also like Japan. Japan is a country where natural resources are very few. बहुत ही कम है natural resources वहाँ पे, ना के बराबर. लेकिन वहाँ का human resource जो है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा developed है. तो country is very much developed because of human resource. That is why we call it ultimate resource. अगर human resource अच्छा है तो सब everything is fine. And here we see that human resource, the quality of human resource is very much important. Quantity is important, but what is more important is quality, and how the quality of human resource can be improved. It can be improved only by giving them proper education and by providing them good health facilities. And other than this health facilities and education, what is required? Motivation. The motivated people are very much useful. These are the factors which make the human resource of good quality. है ना. ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज तो हर जगह है, जनसंख्या हर जगह है, जनता लोग हर जगह हैं, बट व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड in order to develop a nation, what is required, that the quality of human resource should be uh, of high quality, है ना, should be of high level. How this quality can be improved? How the quality of human resources can be improved? By giving them proper education, by providing them health facilities, and there must be a good motivational level of the population of the country. So these are the factors which make the population of any country of a good quality. If the population is of good quality, then if there is a scarcity of resources, natural resources, then also the country can be developed. You know, like Japan, as we have discussed just now. And if there is plenty of natural resources, but the quality of human resources is very poor, then the country will not be able to develop because of poor quality of human resources. You know? So this is about human resources. And now we will see that just like other resources, human resources are also not equally distributed over the world, है ना. And they the human resources, they differ in their educational level, they differ in their age, they differ in their gender, है ना. And their number and characteristic also keeps changing. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि ह्यूमन रिसोर्स का किसी भी कंट्री की जो पॉपुलेशन है वो हमेशा एक जैसी ही रहती है, नंबर चेंज नहीं होता है, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक चेंज नहीं होता है, एवरीथिंग कीप्स ऑन चेंजिंग. Okay, and now we will see distribution of population. Okay. Distribution of population, we see that what do we mean by distribution of population? The way in which people are spread across the earth's surface. Okay, this is known as the pattern of population distribution. What is the pattern of population distribution? How the population is distributed in the on the land surface of the earth. Like we see that more than, this is one of the most important data, more than 90% of the world's population lives in about 30% of the land surface. Suppose this is our land surface, है ना. अब इस land surface के 30% में अगर हम इसको 3 parts में divide करें, 3 equal parts में, तो ये हमारा हो जाएगा 30%, है ना. So in this 30% of land surface lives 90% of the population. Okay, and in this remaining 70%, ये बाकी जो है वो आपका 70% है. इस 70% में कितने लोग रह रहे हैं? 10%. So this is the distribution pattern of the population, which is highly uneven. You can just see 30% में 90% population रह रही है और बाकी बचे हुए 70% में 10% of population रह रही है ना. So this is the uneven distribution, and we see that like अभी जो देख रहे हैं उससे आपको क्या समझ में आ रहा है? What you are understanding that in the world there are some areas which are very much crowded, है ना, जहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा crowd है. Crowd means बहुत ज़्यादा लोग रहते हैं एक साथ, है ना. So there are some places on the earth which are very much crowded, and there are some places on the world which are sparsely पॉपुलेटेड. स्पार्सली मीन्स बहुत ही दूर दूर है लोग, फैले हुए हैं लोग, है ना. तो ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हमें देखने को मिलता है. वी कैन सी दिस वेरी इजीली. एंड लाइक जो क्राउडेड एरियाज है वर्ल्ड का, अगर हम वर्ल्ड में यू नो अबाउट कॉन्टिनेंट्स, तो अगर कॉन्टिनेंट्स के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में देखें तो द कॉन्टिनेंट ऑफ एशिया is the has the largest population in the world. और एशिया में भी स्पेशली जो साउथ एशिया है एंड साउथ ईस्ट एशिया, ठीक है, साउथ एशिया, साउथ ईस्ट एशिया ये बहुत ज़्यादा क्राउडेड है. यूरोप इज ऑल्सो वेरी मच क्राउडेड. देन नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न नॉर्थ अमेरिका. ठीक है, ये 3 कॉन्टिनेंट के बारे में हमने देखा कि जो बहुत ज़्यादा क्राउडेड हैं. ठीक है, एशिया, देन यूरोप, एंड देन नॉर्थ अमेरिका, है ना. अब एशिया में कौन सा पार्ट है जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा क्राउडेड है? पूरी एशिया नहीं, एशिया का साउथ एशिया एंड साउथ ईस्ट एशिया. साउथ, यस, साउथ एशिया इज वेरी मच क्राउडेड एंड साउथ ईस्ट, साउथ एंड साउथ ईस्ट, है ना. एशिया का कौन सा पार्ट क्राउडेड है? साउथ एंड साउथ ईस्ट, यूरोप पूरा. और नॉर्थ अमेरिका, नॉर्थ अमेरिका का भी जो पार्ट सबसे ज़्यादा क्राउडेड है वो कौन सा पार्ट है? दैट इज नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न नॉर्थ अमेरिका. नॉर्थ अमेरिका का नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पार्ट. ठीक है, नॉर्थ ऊपर हुआ और ईस्टर्न इधर वाला पार्ट, क्योंकि इधर जब जाएंगे और तो फिर उधर ठंडक बढ़ती है ना. तो इधर नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ नॉर्थ अमेरिका, दिस इज हाईली पॉपुलेटेड. These are the highly populated areas. ठीक है. And now one more thing we can notice on the globe. You all know about equator, है ना. Equator is an imaginary line which divides the earth into 2 equal halves, है ना. So what you find that more people live north of the equator than south of the इक्वेटर, है ना. अभी लाइक दिस इज ये हमारा ग्लोब है अगर, है ना. ये 0 डिग्री इक्वेटर हुआ. अब इक्वेटर के नॉर्थ, ये नॉर्थ है और ये साउथ है. तो नॉर्थ में ज़्यादा लोग हैं, साउथ में कम लोग रहते हैं. ऐसा क्यों? देयर इज वेरी क्लियर रीजन बिहाइंड इट. बिकॉज यू फाइंड दैट इन द नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फेयर, ऊपर वाला जो हाफ सर्कल है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फेयर. यू रिमेंबर, यू रेड ऑल दीज थिंग्स इन क्लास 6th, है ना. So this is northern hemisphere and this is southern hemisphere. So what you find that in northern hemisphere the land surface is more than the water surface, and when you see the southern hemisphere you will find that the land surface is lesser than the water surface. तो obviously जब land surface जहाँ पर ज़्यादा होगा लोग वहीं पर ज़्यादा रहेंगे. That is the reason we find more people in northern hemisphere than in the southern hemisphere. Okay, and one more data is there that is also very important, that almost three quarter of the world population live in 2 continents, that is Asia and Africa. 3/4 of total population, 3/4. ठीक है, 3/4 of total population lives in Asia and Africa. Okay, and there is another data that is 60% of the world people stay in just 10 countries. पूरी दुनिया के जो 60% लोग हैं, more than half, है ना, 60% of the people stay in just 10 countries, and all these 10 countries have more than 10 million people. ठीक है, अब ये 10 countries कौन से हैं? Which are these 10 countries in which more than 60% of the population lives? ये कौन से 10 country हैं? we will see it, है ना. The first country is China. We all know that the country has the largest population in the world. The second largest population in the world is of India, our country. Okay, and then another countries where the population is very high, more than 100 million. It's USA, then Indonesia, USA, Indonesia, then Brazil, then Pakistan, Bangladesh, Bangladesh, then Nigeria, है ना, Russia and Japan. So these are the 10 countries where 60% of the population lives. Okay, now we will see what do we understand by density of population, है ना. Population की density से हम क्या मीन करते हैं? Density and distribution, they are very much connected to each other because of unequal distribution of population. The density is also unequal, है ना. So what is density of population? What is density of population? It is the number of people living in a unit area of the earth surface. ठीक है, अर्थ सरफेस के यूनिट एरिया में. यूनिट एरिया ऑफ द अर्थ सरफेस, इसमें जो लोग रहते हैं, नंबर ऑफ पीपल who are living in the unit area of earth surface is known as density of population. ठीक है, number of people living in the unit area of earth surface. Like if how many people are living in the 1 square kilometer, 1 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर में कितने लोग रह रहे हैं? 1 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर क्या हुआ? 1 किलोमीटर बाई 1 किलोमीटर, जो एक स्क्वायर बन रहा है उसका एरिया हुआ, है ना. सो 1 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर में कितने लोग रह रहे हैं? दिस इज डेंसिटी. सो एट प्रेजेंट वी फाइंड that 51 people are living in per square kilometer. ठीक है? So this is the density of the world. 51 people per square kilometer. This is density. And now one important thing, how you will get this density. कैसे आप पाएंगे इस density को? You will have to first of all know the population of the world. Then you will have to know the land area of the world. Then what you will do? You will divide population, world population divided by total land area of the earth. So the answer is this, your density. Okay, so we have done up to this, and in the next class we will continue with this discussion.